Hello everyone, today I'll be walking you through the process of changing a faulty fuse inside an inverter. So let's get started. So this is just our inverter before it has been disassembled. And here we have him helping us to open the inverter so that we see the internal components and remove the fuse that is inside. So yes, here you remove the screws from the upper cover, which is known as the top housing, and then you unscrew the sideways. The side with 6 holes is the lower position, meaning that the most tube is smaller in this area, and then the other side, like the adjacent side, which has like the 4 holes, it is the position which is higher, and it shows that the most tube is much bigger in that area. So here we have fully opened our inverter. As you can see there, that's where the fuse is, and now we are removing the fuse, and we need to remove all of the fuses, because if one fuse is infected, that means all of them, they are infected, and you ought to replace all of them. So yes, here we are removing the fuse. So after you have removed the fuse, you have to create holes so that you can be able to insert the new fuse, and you do this on both sides. So this fuse has got 3 pieces, so that means it is a fuse of 2 sets, but each set having 3 pieces, and you ought to replace all of them as long as one fuse is infected. So yes, here they have inserted the fuse, and now they are putting it back. Finally, the fuse has been put back, and the other side also, it has been put back. So here we are supposed to now put our inverter back. As I had explained earlier, this is the side with 4 holes, meaning that the side the most tube is it's much bigger compared to the side with 6 holes, as you can see here. Yes, the side with the 4 screws indicate a higher position, meaning that the most tube are higher and larger, and they handle more current. And then the other side, like the one which has 6 screws, indicate a lower position, meaning that the most tube is a bit smaller. So you have to make sure that when you're putting back the inverter, you have to put it in the proper direction, in the proper way, so that there is a balanced power distribution as well as heat disposition. So when you have fully put back your inverter, you now have to make sure you screw, beginning with the inside one, and then followed by the one with smaller holes, which is like the one with 6 holes. You screw it back. Make sure you tightly screw it to prevent any faulty that may happen. Yes, please note, when you are screwing back or you are putting back the screws, you have to do it systematically. And then after you have screwed all the sides, you screw the side with the fan, then you put the cover, and then you do the last part. Make sure that you do not close up the fan area. And then here we're just screwing the last part, and then the inverter is ready to be used. Thank you for watching.